You, 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 you. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It is Show Me Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Show Me Sunday. As far as my predictions for the second round, um, I'm gonna be honest. I wanted the Packers to win. I thought the Packers would win that game, but unfortunately they lost. I definitely had Baltimore beating the Texans. You know what I'm saying? Just in case you know what I mean. If I miss it, I keep it a hundo. If a team that I thought was gonna win was gonna win, end up winning at the end of the day. And if they lost, shit, they lost. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But anyway. So we got the two matchups today. We got the first matchup is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Detroit Lions. In this matchup, I think I had the Lions winning that particular matchup. The Buccaneers, credit to the Buccaneers, man. They came through and they beat the Eagles, man. The Eagles crashed out, man. That was crazy, you know what I mean? So salute to Baker Mayfield and for getting the job done over there in Tampa Bay, man. But I think that shit stops today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it all the way $1 with y'all. I think the Tampa Bay run stops today. One thing I can't say about Tampa Bay is that their offense is definitely still good. You know, they still got Mike Evans. They still got Godwin. They still have a lot of pieces on that offense. And, they run the ball pretty decently. But I just think this Lions team, man, is hungry. And they coming for it. You know what I'm saying? Dan Campbell. Got them boys ready to run through a wall for them, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, huh? Go eat a little bit more of that, Ava. You're not full. All right, so when it comes down to this particular game with the Lions, I just think that, like I said, man, the Lions is just playing some real inspired football, both sides of the ball. And like I told y'all, when it comes down to playoff football, you got to be able, the quarterback has to be, just can't pretty much mess the game up. And it's really going to come down to running the ball and defense, man. I think those two things is what normally wins teams championships a lot of the times. Just to keep it all the way $1 being with y'all. Especially going through the gauntlet of the playoffs. You got to be able to run the ball effectively, and you have to be able to play defense. You know what I'm saying? Defense has to step up and have their moments, and when they get their moments, they have to be able to capitalize. A great example of that is the Green Bay game against the 49ers. When it came down to that game, I mean, Brock Purdy damn near threw about 5 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy last night literally almost threw about 5 interceptions. I don't know what was going on with the Green Bay Packers hands, but some of those balls was literally thrown directly to them, and they were dropping that shit. So like I said, at the end of the day, those were costly mistakes from the defense that they just couldn't capitalize on. And you have to be able to capitalize in these moments, especially big moments like the playoffs. It gets no bigger than goddamn show up and show out Saturday. It gets no bigger than goddamn show me Sunday. You got to be able to come through and perform. And the Green Bay Packers pretty much lost that game. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say, because the shit sounds cliche when you're saying shit like this, but Green Bay lost that game more than the 49ers won that game. I know it sounds crazy, but that's exactly what the fuck happened. I don't care what nobody talking about. Everybody running around here jumping on this Brock Purdy train like, man, y'all niggas, I can't wait for that shit to be ended. But at the end of the day, I think Jared Goff and them is he definitely surprised me in that game against the Rams. I got to give great credit to him and Matthew Stafford as well, because I call them niggas the crash out kings, and neither one of them crashed out. They both was going for broke. And one team had to win, one team had to lose, and I told y'all why the Lions would win that game, and I think it's going to be the same thing for this particular game. I think Baker Mayfield, this is his time to shine right now. I'm not going to sit up here and hold you. I like Baker now. Now I do. I was a point in time where I couldn't stand this little motherfucker. But at the end of the day, what they say, time heals all wounds. You know what I'm saying? Time heals all wounds at the end of the day. So like I said, man, the man's been playing lights out. He got a last chance at his career. With him bouncing around to different teams, seems like he found a spot out there in Tampa Bay, and I'm rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for him, and it's it's good to see. I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see the man. Find a way for his career. But I do think the shit stops today. You know what I'm saying? I do think it stops today. I think the Detroit Lions at home will play again inspired football. They will be ready to be out there hitting hard, running the football. And as long as Jared Goff is not turning over this goddamn football, the Lions should win this game. I'm going to say it's going to be a 24-27 Detroit Lions. You know what I'm saying? So once again, Detroit is going to be celebrating this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be celebrating this Sunday, and they're going to be, it's going to be on and popping out there in the D. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on and popping out there in the D. You know what I mean? So salute to the Detroit Lions. And for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans, I got a problem with this video. Well, anybody on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got a problem with this video? Coaching, owners, fans, players, you're going to have to show me. You got an hour from now to show me what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Is the Buccaneers going to get back to an NFC championship without Tom Brady? We're going to figure it out, though. We're going to figure it out. It's only one way. You know what I'm saying? And it's got to happen on the Show Me Sunday. So if the Buccaneers is going to pull this shit off, number one, Baker Mayfield cannot turn the ball over. That's number one. Number two, they must be effective with running the ball. They must be effective with running this ball, man. They got to be at least averaging at best 4.5 to 5 yards a carry per rush for them to be able to for them to win this game. I'm flat out. You know what I'm saying? Mike Evans has to be somewhat good. I'm not saying he needs to go out there and, Baker Mayfield needs to force this dude to football. I think they need to play and just gives what the defense, give him, take what the defense give them at the end of the day. And I think that they'll be good. They got two receivers, so you can't double both of these guys. And if you do decide to cover both of these guys, they got a decent tight end that will rip you to shreds at the end of the day. So, it is what it is. It's almost like pick your poison. So I think that Detroit is probably going to play them straight up for the most part. They got some dogs on that defense. And, it's going to be a very interesting game. I kind of thought like this would be like the least watchable game, to be honest, because I just couldn't see Philadelphia crashing out like that, bro. But they crashed out. You know what I'm saying? They crashed out. So, now we got the Bucs and Lions. And this is probably going to be a game where most of America is not really interested, but this is a game you want to see right here. This is football right here. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into the later on game, the main event with the Kansas City Swifties, you know what I'm saying? And the Buffalo Hoes at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm still mad about that Steelers game. That's right. I'm still mad about that goddamn Steelers game. Cheating ass goddamn Buffalo. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we're going to get into the prediction on that on the main event of Show Me Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I got the Detroit Lions winning this by a three-point game. Field goal, maybe somewhere late in the game. And I got Baker Mayfield turning over the ball, man, late in the game and killing their chances of advancing to an NFC championship. But if Baker Mayfield gets out here, man, and gets it done, man, that's going to be that's going to be crazy, man. That's going to be crazy. I ain't going to sit up here and hold you. That would be wild if Baker Mayfield gets out here and gets this team to an NFC championship. I mean, just with everything that he's been through as far as his career goes, was with the Browns, got traded and moved off there because of Deshaun Watson coming there, bounced around from the Panthers and then the Rams, got signed pretty much to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year. Things kind of started off rocky for them a little bit. Things got rocky for him in his season, and somehow, some way, they snuck around in that NFC North, NFC South, and found their way to a playoffs and knocked off the reigning and current NFC champions in the Philadelphia Eagles and knocked them off, man. And in the fashion that they just put a beat down on the goddamn Eagles, bro. I couldn't believe that shit. I couldn't believe it, bro. I was like, man, they crashed it out in front of our eyes. Let me say this real quick. I thought Steelers fans was goddamn ridiculous. I mean, bro, the Eagles fans might be the worst fans in the NFL, bro. They might be the worst fans in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Steelers fans, we get a lot of flack. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot of flack. But the Eagles fans, y'all niggas disgusting. Y'all throwing popcorn on the coach. Y'all want the coach to get fired. The nigga just took y'all to a goddamn Super Bowl last year, and y'all throwing popcorn on the man as he leaving the goddamn field. I'm telling you right now, bro. Some teams don't deserve to win, bro. I swear to God, some teams do not deserve to win because y'all fans ain't shit. Y'all fans ain't shit. I'm going to keep it a bean pot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a whole dollar bean with y'all, man. Y'all, the Eagles fans, y'all ain't shit, bro. Not all of y'all, but too many of y'all cry, baby, throw a temper tantrum and shit because your team lose, and you disrespecting coaches, throwing popcorn and shit on niggas like that, man. Somebody should have grabbed that nigga and beat. You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. We can't, we can't incite violence on YouTube and shit like that, and nor are we trying to incite violence on Philadelphia Eagles fans. But y'all don't deserve shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't deserve shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it all the way $1. But anyway. So yeah, man, I got the Detroit Lions, man, pulling this off again in the D. You know what I'm saying? Getting it done once again. And going to the NFC Championship, man, to play the 49ers, man. I think that's going to be a great game, a great physical like game, man. I'm already looking forward to next week. Hopefully, if the Detroit Lions win. Now, listen. I'm not for the rigging and cheating shit because I did feel like the Packers game was a little rigged. I'm not even going to sit up here and hold y'all on that. But at the end of the day, if Baker Mayfield and them boys get out there and they win this game, then they goddamn win. You know what I'm saying? I do not want to see the NFL trying to rig this shit for the Detroit Lions. I don't want to see it. May the best team win. You know what I'm saying? May God bless the child that can hold his own. You know what I'm saying? May God bless the child that can hold his own. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to see the referees jumping in the game with both feet, giving off shorting niggas yards and shit like that, or calling bullshit ass goddamn flags or not throwing flags. You know what I'm saying? The inconsistency of the NFL referees has been absolutely terrible, and that's one way that you can dictate that a game is rigged for people that don't believe that some of these games be rigged. You know what I'm saying? The referees, what they call and what they don't call is very important. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I just want to see a clean game. The referees don't jump in this shit at the end of the day. And, God bless the child that can hold his own, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I got the Lions, man, once again, 27-24. I want to kind of say, 24-21. I kind of want to say that, you know what I mean? But I'm going to go 24-27 Detroit Lions. You know what I'm saying? At home, get it done. And it is what it is. I think so far, all home teams have won, if I'm not mistaken. The Ravens won, the 49ers won, and if Detroit wins, yeah, we have to see about that Buffalo game, though. But anyway. Tell it like it is TV. Shout out to day one. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell it like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.